This is going to be a little prediction. So know this when you're hearing all the bullshit and wading through all the crap. There are two things as a man, Hispanic male, si eres de Latino, un hombre Latino, these are the things you're going to have to deal with your family, tu familia, and everybody that you're going to be dealing with. If you do not have papers, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. If you don't carry a specific piece of paper that says, I am an American, meaning some kind of Trump ticket, some kind of, like the Jews used to wear the star with the number that said they were Jewish. You're going to have to carry some sort of chip or some. You're going to have to carry some sort of identification beyond your ID. Your ID, which is easy. You just think, well, I have ID. But what if you lose your ID? What if it's in the car? You're going to have to carry around when you travel, when you go anywhere, when you're anywhere around white MAGA people. You're going to be in a situation, tú vas a estar en una situación que los hombres que son blancos te van a decir que tú no eres de América y se van a fajar contigo y pueden matarte. So what I just said was, if I go to Orlando, to Disney World, and up there's some white people that I run into, and for whatever reason, they don't like me because I'm Hispanic, and the hatred has started, and they're like, oh, I voted for Donald Trump. That's all we're going to say. That's the joke. You'll always say, well, I voted for Donald Trump. Of course I'm an American. And they leave you alone. But for the people who are a little bit, aren't a part of this country and are a part of this country, they're going to think, oh, well, I'm Hispanic and I'm not, I'm Cuban and I'm not from Mexico and they're coming over the border. It's going to be a very sad day when you realize that the people who are the bounty hunters, that they're going to be in their own little clique. They're going to be men with guns who are white. And what they're going to do is they're going to try to take you specifically out of this country. Trump isn't going to care anymore. Once he's president, he's just going to shut up about border and he's not going to think about it. And he's going to say, oh, I love these guys, da 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 da. But, make sure, he's going to say, I'm going to build a piece of paper that says, if you have this piece of paper, so me and people like me are going to have to go, hey, man, are you from this country? And it's going to be a fight between men, and women are going to be raped. And you're going to get a lot of people who basically call themselves the Proud Boys or all these people. And it's going to be a fight where you have to ask yourself as a Latino, wherever you're living, if I go anywhere that isn't around Latinos and I'm around white people and they try to deport me, you think, oh, well, that's easy. This is stupid. This is the dumbest thing I ever heard. Because what's going to happen is I'll just say, oh, I'm from this country, but you don't have your paperwork. So you go, oh, well, we already do that now, stupid. It's called citizenship. No. There are going to be people who are dumb that aren't the police officers. And they're going to say, let me look at you. Are you from this country? Speak fucking English. And that's the only thing. Speaking English and saying you voted for Trump. It's going to be just like black people with police officers, where when you're black and you get pulled over by a cop, you don't reach for your wallet, you don't do anything. So people, cops, everyone, they're going to pull you over, and they're going to say, I pulled you over because you're Latino, and I need to know if you're from this country or not, because we're getting rid of the 20 million people that came in. So they're going to do this to Haitians. They're going to do black people if they're Haitians, or this is a scary notion that everybody's just going to think, well, the answer to this question is simple. The answer to this question is simple. We have a border. People got in the border, and now they're hiding these people. They're criminals, and you could tell they're the criminals committing crime. But for the people who think, well, this isn't an issue for me because unlike them, I am American, and I don't give a shit about you. I look at you, and I'm like, oh, your name is, Jose from Mexico, or you're Jose from here. I don't care about you. I'm Raynell from America, and I'm Marco Rubio. You're going to be a Marco Rubio. And just because you dress nice, just because you are who you are, these Proud Boys, these white boys, are going to give you the nigga wake-up call. and they're going to treat you like shit. They're going to beat you up. They're going to fuck you up. They're going to send you to prison. They're going to fucking treat you like shit. They're going to rip up your papers, and they're going to send you to another country. This is the Trump America. Now, you may think that's crazy. We wouldn't do that. I'm voting for Trump. I would vote for Trump, and I want Trump. And I started realizing, damn, that what if I vote for Trump? And now I go to Disney World. That's the only place I would go to that has a lot of white people around. But I go to Disney World, or I'm never going to South Carolina or North Carolina or any of these white states. But if I end up there for work, what if you're a person who has to end up there for work? What if you go, oh, I just keep my little badge. I keep my little paperwork. I have my little paperwork. I have my little ID. It says, I just show them, and then oh massa, don't hurt me. These white boys are going to love to fuck with you. They're going to love in their mind to say, look at that Hispanic guy. Now, if you have a gun, it's going to be gun violence. There's going to be gun violence over this. People are going to shoot each other. They're going to kill each other. But it's going to take a real stupid sense of false prophecy to say there are going to be a group of white idiots, white morons, who are going to say, I believe in what Trump said. I voted for Trump. He's going to lower the gas prices. He's going to do this. And what he's going to do, you have to ask yourself this question for the next 4 years. If you don't vote for Trump, and you vote Kamala Harris, you don't have to worry about this. You never, nunca, you never have to worry in a Kamala situation where you're like, well, people are coming to the country, but, that's what, we have all these people coming to the country. So you go, what do I want? Do I want a situation where crime happens to me and it hurts me? Or do I want a situation where crime happens to me or it hurts me? So I'm going to be in a situation, I think it's very interesting because a lot of these immigrants only go out to these South Carolinas and these they don't want to live out there. The crime is happening in places like Miami and California. Those people don't migrate to Texas or they don't always go to all these places with white people. So I'm telling you right now, white people are going to look at your skin color and say, because you're not white, you're not right. You're a white person. You are the mighty person. You're going to look at me, a person who was like, I voted for Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. I got to wear the Make America Great Again hat. Oh my God, I love Donald Trump. And they'll laugh at you and say, oh, we like you. Okay. But for a lot of people who aren't in that situation, they're going to say, dude, fuck off. I'm American. I'm from this country. And that's going to be the thing where you're going to be living in a new world for 4 years at least, where these people are going to be in a new idea, which is if the police aren't going to deport you, we ourselves are going to be in a deporting situation where someone like me, looking at me, just looking at the way I look, hair looking horrible, they're going to say, oh, I'm going to go down to the street corner. And all these people think, I don't care about that. That'll never happen. I got a gun. I'm okay. Dude, if you're a Jew around Germans and Nazi Germany and they see you being Jewish, don't they take you to the Auschwitz? Don't they take you to the places you have to hide? So being Latino, being black, being Venezuelan, being basically not white, and hell, you'll be white. There'll be people like, oh, I'm white, but I speak, I'm from Poland, or you'll be Ukrainian. These people will treat you like shit. They will have guns. It will be civil war. They will have weapons, and they will take you in the back of their truck, or they'll hang you, or they'll fucking kill you, and you will be dead simply because Trump said, these people are getting into this country and we don't know who got in the country, and they'll think it's a woman, it's a wife, it's a this, it's something, and they're going to fucking deport you with the power to just deport you. And you're going to be stuck somewhere going, damn, I was really an American citizen. Hell, I wasn't one. Whatever. They're all going to be going crazy to just think, well, a bunch of people came in this country. Let's throw them the fuck back. And go, they already do that with border. No, they don't. Because now they just get lazy and they go, okay, if we find you and you get caught, you get caught. And when you run away, you run off and we don't care. So now you're going to get people who are like really fucking serious about their job. They're going to be like Joker, where they go, you're good at something, don't do it for free. They're going to be getting paid under the table to go, well, if some guys were a piece of shit, we took them back. But a lot of these guys are going to be like, let's just fuck with this guy. Let's fuck with him. There's 6 of us men. There's only 1 of you. You're going to be like, I'm a citizen. Here's my papers. I don't want that. I don't want that lifestyle because it's going to lead to death. It's going to lead to running. It's going to lead to getting chased. It's going to lead to like the slavery days where black people were like, is it Juneteenth? You got your free slave papers? I don't want that. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you are 100% not white in those countries that are MAGA, do not vote for Trump. And if you plan, I'm telling you right now, if you plan on being one of these white guys who's not scared, who's a man, who's going to take the country back, and you believe me and my skin color, me being American, I'm not American, even though I am, you're going to say, fuck you. If you really are an American, prove it when we take you in. Prove it when we take you to the base or whatever. And that's the kind of shit that's like, damn, that's how bad Trump got. He got to racism again, where you're going to be looking at the white girls going, oh, I'm white. I don't have to worry about walking around California. But someone like me will be an executive of a movie company, and they'll say, oh, well, you're deportation crimes, and so don't do it. Don't do it. Vote Kamala Harris, because you could be black tomorrow getting deported to a country that you didn't even want to be in. And Trump will look at this and say, damn, I thought you were voting for me. I go, but I had to get away from Trump because I'm like, damn, bro, you're still on this damn racism. You're still on this, like, I want to vote for you. I love who you are, what you stand for, but I don't like your followers. Your followers are crazy and will take your rhetoric and get too far with it and kill someone like me and kill people like me to kick us out of this country because you're like, well, you're an American, but wait, these other guys aren't shit. They came in here and they're struggling, living on the streets or going to their family houses, and they're going to do that. They're going to say, oh, you got a guy in the house, and the family's going. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight, and you Latinos are like, that'll never happen. It's going to happen. You're going to need paperwork, and they're going to just rip that paperwork up, kick your ass, and take you out of the country. And everybody's going to be the master kicking you out of the country to go live in Cuba, to go live in Venezuela. You're going to be getting kicked out with the police force. Don't vote for Trump if you don't want that. But if you just want $1 in gas and cheaper groceries, white people are going to love them. White people are going to say, we made America great again. The gas is down. The immigrants are gone. It's going to happen. So Kamala is very important. Kamala, you better look at this because you, Kamala, could be going to a country. You could be going to a state one day going, oh, all you white people. I love all you white people. Yeah, you're so good to me. I got this white friend. I got that white friend. And then a deportation takes your ass like the movie Crash. A police officer pulls you over, puts his hands on your vagina, just puts all this stuff to shut you up or you're getting deported. Think about it. It's not a movie. It's the future. And there's nuclear bombs going off, which I live in Florida, and we'll be the first ones attacked in Florida because Trump is here. Think about it, guys. Be afraid. Don't just vote Trump because I know I want to vote Trump. I want to vote Trump. But I think, do I want to walk to CVS and get taken to Cuba? Do I want to be deported to Cuba simply because, and I am a fucking American citizen, but I can't prove it? And it's like, well, they'll say, well, if you could prove it, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go right back to racism. Well, if you could prove that you were an American, you should have proved it. Don't go there. We don't want to live in that time. Trump, that's the kind of world you're going to have. With J.D. Vance, I think he might do that. He might do that. Trump might do that. But we know Kamala and hopefully Michelle or Seth Moulton or someone she picks, whoever she picks, you got to be someone that could get arrested by white MAGA owners. Be scared, because wherever you live, you're going to be having gunfights and killing people and fighting so they don't kick you out of the country, because this is one of the greatest countries in the world, and the fact we want to stay is what you should be looking at.